Hey, hello. So today we are going to talk about can texting and scrolling cause pain in my fingers? Now, the answer is yes, but it's not that simple. It's got a lot of ifs and buts associated with it. So, before we progress further, if you don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom's power coach. So, basically, I help moms who are working at an executive level, so executive moms overcome the physical challenges of motherhood. So, we are talking about anything that falls in between a weak pelvic floor to a poor posture and all the other physical challenges, right? So, today we're going to talk about can texting and scrolling hurt or cause pain in my finger? Yes, it can. Uh, Something which is in have to do, especially if you're working in a laptop or if you've got a job which involves a lot of typing, texting, scrolling through on your phone, or if you're fond of social media and scroll through it most of the times, then yes, it can happen. It can also be from a lot of swiping. There's a lot of video games, your Candy Crush, etc., where you're doing a lot of swiping across the screen, then yes, it can hurt your fingers. What is happening here? Just one scroll or type or text is not going to hurt you, but this is something if you're doing it over a period of time, the stresses on the muscles, ligaments, the tendons, etc., the structures in your hand and your fingers, it builds up. So there is this little inflammation. So it starts at a very minuscule level and then it gradually builds up over a period of time. And when it adds up, it can lead to inflammation in your joints, your tendons, etc. In the long term, if you do not take care of this problem, yes, it can lead to tendinitis, that is inflammation in your tendons. It can lead to carpal tunnel syndrome. It can lead to arthritic changes, or it can just lead to a simple soreness in your hands and fingers, which can be quite nagging, really, because as moms, we always using our hands, right? Whether it is at work or with our kids at home. So, I'm going to talk about one, two, three, yeah, 3 points, three ways in which you can probably prevent this soreness. So, see, there's no use of telling you don't scroll through social media, don't text, don't type. It doesn't work that way. So, let's talk about what you can do. Now, the first thing you can do is take a break. So, if your job involves, or as a mom, you're using your hands a lot at home, let's talk about if you have a hobby, a crafting hobby, or you're baking, or you have younger kids and you are doing, or you're a pianist or somebody who uses musical instruments where you're using your hands a lot, apart from scrolling, texting, etc. Take a break, right? So when I say take a break, maybe every 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, just take a break. Now, what do you do in your break? This is your second point, movements. So if this, what you do is simple movements. I'm not going to give you anything complicated. If you have followed me for more than 2 minutes on any of my videos, you would know I believe in simple, uncomplicated strategies. So the first thing you're going to do is I'm going to just show you here. So basically, you're going to open up your hands, your fingers like this. So don't just open them like this. You have to stretch them out completely. Close, open, close. Now with your thumb, because this obviously is also used a lot with your scrolling, you want to probably put your thumbs into your fist. So like this. So you're putting your thumbs into your fist. So let me just show you this way. This is what you're doing. Okay, so completely close it, completely open up your fingers, so stretch them out. Do this, say, 5 times, right? Takes a few seconds. So like 1, 2, like that. You just do it 5 times. Second thing you're going to do is you're going to rotate your wrist. You don't need to hold it. You can just do rotations, but here for the purpose of demonstration, I will just show you. Now, you don't want to make like small circles. Think about if you have like a tip of a pencil attached to your fingers, you want to make big circles here, okay? So clockwise and anti-clockwise, like say 3 to 5 repetitions, both sides, hardly takes a few seconds again. And you want to, once you've spread your fingers, you want to put them together, spread them you this way with the thumb together apart, because you have muscles that pull your fingers together and push them apart, and then you have muscles that will flex your fingers, as in fold them and then open them up. Just these simple three movements, believe me, it is effective. Simple stuff can be effective. So what I said was putting your fingers together and your thumb as well, and flexing your fingers, so opening them up, and then rotations clockwise, anti-clockwise. That's it. It's that simple. Okay, so that you can do. This was two. The third thing is you want to keep your wrist in neutral. I have touched on this topic in a few, and I'll just repeat it for you if you haven't watched those. So whenever you are typing, texting, holding your phone, so suppose I am holding my phone, so I'll show you sideways. If I'm, say I'm talking and I'm on the phone like this, do you see how my wrist is not in neutral? This is neutral. So basically I hold my phone like this. So you see how this is a straight line here. Now there are two ways to keep your wrist neutral. One is that this here, the side of your fist, stays in the same line as your forearm. The other is, okay, let me show you this way. You don't want your hand to one side or this side, right? Not to the left or right. So the side of your forearm is in the center of your, in line with the center of your palm. So this will keep your wrist still. So those are your 3 points. So the fourth one you can do is, if you have one of these fancy phones that everybody's got nowadays, there is a function where if you have to text, you can actually talk in your phone. So there's like a little mic button at the bottom. In my phone, it's probably in the right side bottom when I'm texting. So you can talk into your phone. So like, voice to text sort of a thing you can do in your phone. So you don't have to type everything in. Or if you're one of those who are writing blogs, or you're an author, you're writing books, you can use apps. There is one that I use, otter.ai, otter.ai. I don't get anything from them for this. It's just a good service, so good app, so I'm telling you about it, where you can talk and it translates the text for you. There is a free version you can use. So yeah, so those are the 4 points that you can implement to avoid pain in your fingers, pain during your texting, typing, scrolling, and your everyday office work when you're using your laptop, or if you have any aches and pains, you're driving long distances, you're holding the steering for a long time, which I'm doing at the moment. So use these strategies to overcome the pain. Hope that was useful. If you guys want more simple tips and tricks like this, feel free to join my community. I have the link in the description of this video, so you can, if you're watching me on YouTube, Instagram, sorry, not Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, or any other platform, you will find the link to my community in the description of the video. If you're watching me on Instagram, the my community is it's a free community. It's in the bio. So when you click on my bio in my profile, if you click on it, you'll find it takes you to another page and it goes to my community. Alrighty, guys. I hope that was useful, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.